Every time I turn around, it seems like Freewell has invented something new and innovative. Recently, I picked up this 3-in-1 Pro Cine Anamorphic lens and filter set, and I tried it out with my iPhone 16 Pro. I'm always looking for ways to capture more creative and cinematic looking footage with my iPhone, and this kit has definitely impressed me. So first of all, this kit does create anamorphic footage. So if you're not familiar with anamorphic footage, it's going to give you that widescreen look, and you're going to have the black bars on the top and bottom, but you don't have to add those artificially later on. They're actually going to be there when you de-squeeze the footage while editing. The footage is going to be 1.33 anamorphic, and I really like how the 1.33 looks. It looks and feels very good and appealing to the human eye. And the great thing about this lens kit is you get one lens, but you can do 3 different flares with it. You can do the neutral flare, which isn't going to have any color cast. It's going to look exactly as you film your scene. But you also have 2 other options. You have the gold flare option, which, as you might guess, is going to be those warm, yellowish orange looking flares. And then you're going to have the blue flare option, which is going to be those cooler blue tones. So each of these is good for a different look to your footage, and depending on what type of story you're trying to tell with your footage, will depend on which one you'll want to use. And the great thing is you can easily switch between these filters. You don't have to remove the lens. You can pop them in and out, depending on which one you want to use. So I like it that this product makes that very simple and straightforward. It's not a cumbersome, difficult process. But what's very interesting about this lens set is it is the world's first lockable anamorphic lens. So the reason this matters is this helps ensure you get that perfect horizontal for every shot. With anamorphic lenses, this matters because a lot of the time when you have anamorphic lenses on your phone case, it's going to easily rotate, and you're not going to have things balanced and horizontal. It's going to tilt, and it's going to distort stuff as a result. So this set has an included hex key where you can lock it once you have it in place, and it's not going to move on you. This is going to give you that consistent cinematic framing each and every time. The other nice thing is the caps on this are magnetic, so you're not going to lose the cap. The 2 parts of the cap are going to stick together when it's not on the lens, so you're not going to lose one of the halves of the cap. In addition, this kit comes with a really nice case where you have all of your filters right there in one place, and it zips up to protect them from scratches, dirt, anything like that when they're not in use. And the case also has a little bit of a hard shell on it, so you're not going to easily crush it if you have it in a pack or anything like that. So let's take a look at some of the footage I captured with this so you can see how it looks. So these scenes right here, these were captured with the neutral filter attached. So as you can see, there's not any of that amber or blue cast. This is just kind of that natural middle of the road as the scene would have looked. This next set of scenes were captured using the gold flare. So as you can see, there's a lot of that warm, gold, amber look to the footage. And then finally, this third set of clips were captured using the blue flare. So this gives that more bluish, coolish look to the footage. And by the way, one thing I didn't show you, but inside the box here, Freewell has some excellent QR codes and steps that you can follow. So if you want detailed instructions for how to use this properly, they have all of that right here. That's one thing Freewell does really good with their packaging. They include the instructions built into the box, and I really like that. And by the way, if you need a case to mount these use a 17mm thread. Freewell, of course, sells that case, but if you don't have the case from Freewell, a lot of cases will adapt to the 17mm thread. This is what the case from Freewell looks like that I have on my phone. But this is a fairly universal thread, so chances are if you have a case that takes filters, chances are pretty good that it will work with these. So I've linked to the 3-in-1 Pro Cine Anamorphic lens and filter set below if you'd like to check it out. And if you'd like to learn more about how to capture the best footage using your iPhone, check out this playlist right here.